so fucking good. Oh, thank you. Her regular outfit is kind of like Blaze the cat. Who the fuck is bro? Who the fuck is Blaze the cat? What? Who the fuck are you talking about? What? What? Who the fuck? Who the fuck are you talking about? Hi, Musu. Also looking thick and very funny. Thank you. I think. Maybe. Maybe. A Sonic character. Blaze the cat for Sonic 06. Okay, okay, here's the thing. Saying that a character is from a game does not necessitate that I know the character. I'll have you know, I barely got through like the first couple of levels in that game. I just want you to know that. Like, that game is hard as fuck. You're actually crazy if you think I do that. My knowledge of Sonic characters predominantly comes from Sonic 06. So, like, if they're not in Sonic 06, I probably don't know them. I said, you said you enjoyed Silver's campaign. No. I said I enjoyed playing Silver in the multiplayer mode. Blaze was in Sonic 06. Oh, sorry, I meant Sonic X, the TV show. Okay, because only real Sonic fans enjoyed the Sonic X TV show, okay? The best piece of Sonic media ever made. Sonic literally kisses a girl and ends the world. So, checkmate, sex havers. Check fucking mate. That's Sonic 06. Well, yeah, no, he does it in Sonic 06, but he also does it in Sonic X. I think they're making a season 3 for Sonic X. I don't believe you. Bro, there is no way in hell that they would ever make a season 3 to fucking Sonic X. Oh, are you talking about the 4-Kit stub? We had like 5 Sonic shows since then. Wait, I'm sorry, is season 3 the, like, space one? Wait. Wait, but like, okay, but like, I saw that. I distinctly saw that. What? What? No, dude, I distinctly remember seeing that. Then what the fuck would they possibly be making? That's so strange. They gave Tails of Plant Girl as a love interest and she fucking died. Dude, Sonic X was like peak television, okay? It was so bad, but like entertaining at the same time. Yeah, dude, there was like this plant chick, and then she like dies. And there's like aliens that like commit multiple accounts of genocide. Like multiple counts of genocide. So wait, the nerdy younger brother falls in love with an alien princess and then dies. Are we sure this isn't Garen Lagann? I don't know what is Garen Lagann? I don't know. I don't actually know what that is. POV Muzu is fucking stupid. Chris was better in the 3rd season. I can agree with that. Except the thing is, they end the series with like Chris leaving like Sonic's planet. And then Eggman's like, oh yeah, by the way, you might be like 80, 90 years old by the time you get back. Okay, bye! Like, I just distinctly remember that. So just Chris just basically gets like sent off to his death by Eggman. And then that's it, the series
Hi,
ends.
Musu. Hello.
Also Sonic X introduced like that cop like love interest to Rouge. I'm pretty sure. So like that's pretty peak character development. The amount of porn I've seen of those two characters is so high. I'm just saying. Am I the only one that actually liked Chris in Sonic X? I feel like Chris was an okay character. I personally I thought Chris was okay. But again, like as like from the POV of like being a child, Chris is like the self-insert like character. Like for a kid, who is watching the show. It's hard to believe that the self-insert character isn't liked when you're an adult because you're like, I'm not a child. Fuck those kids, but not like that. I saw him as the annoying one that interrupts Sonic's screen time. Okay, well, I was not born with the Sonic autism, so pardon me. Until season 3 where he became developed, bro, you guys have bad opinions. See, chat, look at me. I have jokes and opinions. They're right here, okay? Who else? I'm pretty sure Sonic X is like widely regarded as a bad series. I feel like the amount of times I've seen like Chris like crucified on a cross is pretty high. Sonic X is pretty mid. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that liked Sonic fucking X, dude? Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. I think I'm genuinely the only person that actually likes Sonic X. I liked every episode. It was really good. I thought the characters were exceptionally well written. I think Chris is an okay character because you have to view him as being the self-insert for a child. Like, oh yeah, he's not gonna be the most capable person when you're paired with fucking like super speed mutant hamsters, dude. I like how it adapted Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I thought it was good. Also, again, it introduced the gay love interest of Rouge with that police cop lady. So like, I mean, can you really complain? Topaz, yeah, that bitch. The amount of porn I've seen of those two characters is astronomical, and it's all good. Mine was a highlight. Also, it's really weird for me to go back and like watch, like see clips of the show and realize like certain voice actors are like in modern anime that I watch, and it's really fucking trippy. I'll be like, oh, okay. It's like when you watch a kid from like a movie from like your like childhood, and then you realize like there's an actor in it that you just like you're like, oh my god, I love that actor. I had no idea that he was in this movie. Speaking of Sonic 06 again, one of the best things I've seen for fandom was Princess Elise reinterpreted as a bird Mobian. That's stupid. Bro, Sonic 06, Sonic has to like fuck the human lady. Because it's really funny and it's so poorly done. I just said my favorite clip from Sonic 06. What is this?
It was me, Sonic. I made them animate Rouge with fewer sexual features so that you wouldn't be horny, reducing your blood flow to make you a millisecond slower. Slow enough for me to kill Elise. Wait a second. Wouldn't sexual arousal draw blood away from my brain and legs? How does that make sense? Chaos control, motherfucker.
Chaos control. It would be funnier if Sonic kissed Mephiles instead. Who? We can't see what you're watching. How's my one day treating you? Besides the excruciating feeling to just like crush my head with a fucking boulder, it's pretty good, you know? That's why I got this helmet on. I can't give into the demonic thoughts if I just have a helmet. The bad guy in 06. There was a bad guy? Dude, I actually could not tell you the plot. I genuinely could not tell you the plot of Sonic 06. Dude, I think I literally maybe got to, like, the first silver level in like, the entirety of me owning that game. Did I only play, like, level 1? Dude, yes. I don't think I ever got introduced. I think I played, like, the first level of Silver Stage. And then, like, I mostly just played multiplayer. The game was hard, dude! I was, like, 6! I was 6! Like, I vaguely knew that there was, like, hell. Sonic 06 just vaguely introduced me to, like, the moral concept of hell. And, like, that was it. I just distinctly remember, like going to church and, like, seeing, like, the preacher being like, "You're all going to hell!" And then, going home and playing multiplayer Sonic 06 with my cousin, and then being like, "Oh, hell! Oh my god! It's real! Sonic in hell!" I distinctly remember that. Thank God Project 06 makes Silver actually have fast movement. I don't know, man. My first Sonic game was, like, 06, but then technically my first Sonic game was, like, Sonic Advance 3 for the Game Boy. Which was actually pretty good. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and I think I had Unleashed. I vaguely remember having Sonic Unleashed, which was also really bad. Which version? The Wii. Do I still play Sonic? Fuck, no. Unrelated, but did I see the video of the Reddit mod demanding the CEO of Reddit give mods access to the company's legal team? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What? You got the literal worst version of Unleashed? It was pretty bad, dude. It was pretty fucking bad. It's so cringe, I gotta share. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think I just got such shit Sonic games growing up that I just never cared for, like, Sonic as a whole. I never got any of the good games. Former LSF? What is LSF? What? What? What the fuck is LSF, dude? What is it? What is Zach sending me, dude? Zach's sending me, like, porn. What's this?
Spaz.
Muzu hates Sonic. Bro, if you like Sonic, you should be, like, murdered in Minecraft. You should not actually, though. This is a joke. This is 100% a joke. I think Sonic is okay. I have no actual gripes with Sonic. It's just, like, I don't have, like, the nostalgic... like, I don't have, like, the nostalgic, like, LSF live stream fails. I don't have like the same nostalgic. I need to be very careful because like I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna open the video. I feel like if I scroll down, there's like like a 10% likelihood that there's just gonna be some like guy with his fucking cock out. Or
CEO of Reddit. I hope you.
is this guy serious? What is his hairstyle, bro? What is this? Wait, no. What is this? What? What? Hello? Like, wait, we can fix him. We can fix him, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, and we'll give him like a hoge, so he's like an anime girl. Yeah, like the little tortilla chip. There you go. There we go. Oh wait, yeah, hold on. We're trying to make him look like more professional. Yeah, no. He looks like a ship. Yarg, arg. Someone said I can land my plane. Hold on. We gotta give him like the fucking. We gotta give him like the fucking landing tarmac. Hold on. Just like the landing tarmac, bro. Ding. You are now
Muzu.
clear. The fucking airport. There you go.
This public video that I have created and sent to you via your email.
Like, dude, this can't be a real person. This is not a real person, dude. This is not it. He kind of looks like the Pokemon. He looks like the Penguin starter, like the final Empoleon. And what with this, I turned him into a Empoleon, bro.
I'm Brian, or Stale 2000, or Tarot
Dude, this is not a real man. This is not a real person.
Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. There was an
This is not a real person.
announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother.
Like dude, please, is this like makeup? Is this what this guy actually looks like? What did he say his name was?
r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. I'm Brian, or Stale 2000, or
Brian. Bro, is this like makeup? Like, this can't be real.
called $1 Million Fan.
Look at the dude. Okay, listen. At the end of the day, chat. If any of you guys like have like an aesthetic, I don't care what you look like, but like, you guys have to admit this guy looks like a Reddit mod. This is like the only thing that's like missing is like the beer gut. Oh wait, I can add that. That's like the only thing that's fucking missing. Can my colorblind ass is just like missing like this like fucking like belly. Just a fucking beer gut. There you go, chat. That's he's basically already like a Reddit mod. He's just missing the like beer belly. There you go.
Was basically a game show like Survivor, where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes. The kicker here is that there was a grand prize of $20 million, supposedly. But I also had a stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know, there could be like a LSF-themed best clip contest. Like, contestants compete in one of the kind of small challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end. This
Dude, like, I just have to be honest, though. Like, let me give you guys some, like, actual, like, advice. If your hair, like, it is like this. Because trust me, I get it. Like, I get it, dude. Just shave. Like, just go bald. I have to be honest, just go bald, bro. Like, just go bald. Just go bald. I'm being dead serious. Just go bald. I genuinely think that this guy would actually probably look a lot better if he was
This
bald.
felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever.
Bald is scary. Oh my god, hold on. There's I was sorry. I have ice cream now, but I feel like dude, I feel like you just need to go bald. Like ice cream. It's like one of those like ice cream cones. But dude, either just go bald or wear like a toupee or a wig. Like if you can't afford like a hair transplant. Or just own it. Like at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum. Let me just like get rid of the landing tarmac. I would just get rid of this part. Like genuinely just shave that off. If you want to keep like the sideburns, then like you can keep the sideburns. But just dude, like this is like this is like the equivalent of like the first pubes somebody gets, dude. It's like a couple of gangrenous fucking hairs.
Done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related to the subreddit, how awesome. And what I can tell you, for those who, may not believe that for most moderators, I'm a...
Can I do the TF2 spy mask on him? Just like a black balaclava? Wouldn't that be blackface? I feel like people would think that's blackface. I feel like people would think that's like blackface. No, just do red. Okay, I might not. What is red? Ugh. We give him like the eyes. Somehow more offensive? It's oh my god, dude. Bro, we're turning him into the spy from TF2. Just hold on, because he's got like the like outfit. I probably should have done blue. Nah, dude, trust. Okay, we like round it out a little bit. Okay, but then we're missing the most important part. Yeah, that's way too long. Whatever. Gotta give him the cigarette. I am the spy.
Highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from, random internet scams, okay? It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it. Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. If Reddit had offered me partnerships, if Reddit had pipelines to connect with kind of major companies.
What is this? It's a Reddit mod.
If Reddit had lawyers that were helping me, like reading over these contracts, reading over these agreements.
I feel like I can make this better. Hold on. Chat, I may not have a brain. Okay, since he doesn't put his arms up. Hold on. I have an idea. If I grab, like, the color. Okay, think about it like this. Hold on. I'm thinking. I cannot draw hands for the life of me, though, so. Hold on. Okay, hold on. He's gonna be holding, like, the photo of Scout's mom. But like a really poorly drawn version of the Scout's mom. It's just gonna be really bad. It's just gonna be like a stick figure with boobs, and like that's it. Yeah, there we go. Just color that in. Look at that. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, you just draw like a little like stick figure, and then like Boinga. Oh, I thought I deleted it. There you go. I thought I deleted the picture. I was actually about to like scream. Oh damn. Be back in a bit. You okay, Zach? Okay, I think I feel like Scout's mom's hair is basically just summarized like that. There you go. What was it, desk scream? I thought I deleted the image. There we go, chat. It's perfect. Oh wait, she needs hands. Yeah.
None of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened. That doesn't mean it's my fault or their fault. It's your fault, Spez. Here's why. Reddit
It's hold on. It is your fault, Scout.
moderators
I fucked your mother.
Christmas celebrations or special badges or community or events or team building exercises.
It's your fault, Scout.
The Reddit event budget is barely useful. No, they need real material support. That means access to anything that like a talent manager would give an actual celebrity. So, an access to a bounty.
An actual celebrity? Motherfucker, you are a moderator on a subreddit.
Board or ad deals or lawyers or event organizers or
I need to screenshot my work. Hold on.
professionals or
There we go.
anything that actually matters. To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence.
Mercenaries should be treated like celebrities. It's your fault, Scout. Let's see how it looks from the beginning.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit.
Hello, Scout.
I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. I'm Brian, or Stale 2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your number
Wait, so like, why was he banned?
done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a
Frickin'.
that's directly related to the subreddit, how awesome. And what I can tell you, for those who, may not believe that for most moderators, I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from
Scam pinned to the subreddit? What? Huh? I'm so lost.
Random internet scams, okay? It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it. Reddit moderators
What? You supported a scam. How does getting banned result in you going, we should be treated like celebrities? How does that work?
have power. They have influence. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. If Reddit had
None of this would have happened if I got support from Manco. Mr. Saxon,
offered me partnerships, if Reddit had pipelines to
I fucked the scout's mom. I should be treated like a celebrity.
companies, if Reddit had lawyers that were helping me, like reading over these contracts, reading over these agreements, none of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened. That doesn't mean it's my fault or their fault. It's your fault, Spez. Here's why. Reddit moderators don't need Christmas celebrations or special badges or community or events or team building exercises. No, even the Reddit event budget is barely useful. No, they need real material support. That means access to anything that like a talent manager would give an actual celebrity. So an access
Seduce
to
me.
a bounty board or ad deals or lawyers or event organizers or professionals or anything that actually matters. To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence.
All right, I screenshotted my art inside of the Discord. Reddit mods.
Hello, Spez.
This guy just, oh my god, bro. Bro, you can't say in the same like video that you're like a well-paid like in tech guy. What would the comments say? I'm scared to show the comments on stream because it's Twitter. Oh yeah, no, there's like 3 different cock images scrolling down. Okay. Well, regardless, bro, that guy just looks so ugly. Why? I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Reject Reddit mod. Dude, you can't say that you're like a well-paid like individual in the tech sphere and then have a hairline like that. Like, you can't in the same breath say look like that. Oh, okay. I don't know, chat. What did you guys think? Personally, I thought my edit was a lot better than whatever the fuck that shit was. Personally, I thought that was a lot better of an edit. I feel like he's the guy who would say he has a great personality. I think the spy like sending that as a video to Scout showing that he fucked his mom is a lot better overall. I think that's a lot. I just, dude, he just looks like he looks like what a Reddit mod does to a T. Like, the only thing that was missing was, like, having, like, a really big beer gut. And I'm certain that he probably does have that, because the way that the video is cropped. I agree, especially when he had the mask on. The guy, it's like you get banned from your position of power, and your response is, I'm gonna contact the CEO of Reddit and demand that I be treated like a celebrity after I pinned a scam, bro. Never trust a Redditor. Bro, Reddit is like one of the most miserable places on earth. Genuinely. Like, people are so mean. I mean, it's just online discourse in general, but like, people are so mean in general. They will treat you like absolute fucking shit. Never forget the amount of people that Reddit has basically killed by falsifying evidence in like true crime situations. I'd say Twitter is worse. Reddit is just as bad. Like, there is goodness on Reddit, but like, dude, people are so fucking mean. Like, you'll go on Reddit and like someone will have like a, oh hey, like I need help with this thing, and like then like someone's reply will just be like, kill yourself. Or you'll post something and then like a moderator will be like, I actually disagree with your opinion, so yeah, I'm gonna ban you from my subreddit. That's the other thing, dude. Reddit mods are like actually schizophrenic. Actual fucking schizophrenia. For real. Or they'd say Muzu's boobs are too big. Mod abuse is definitely the worst. That's the real issue with Reddit, is the mods. You have to deal with such like power trip. Dude, if Reddit is hell, 4chan is like Tartarus. I don't know, dude. Reddit mods are the worst. So it's not surprising that a fucking Reddit mod is trying to say that they should be treated like a celebrity. Unfortunately, can't argue that bad mods aren't rampant. Yes. Well, it's just people just moderator abuse is just like a constant thing on there. And you know, the amount of times that like some Reddit mod is found out to be like a fucking pedophile is so unbelievably high. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. 4chan is like a peek into the deep web. Dude, 4chan is one of those things that like people think is cool based on like snippets that they get. Cause you know, everybody knows like green text stories and stuff. But like actual 4chan is just like it'll be like post one. I need my red marker. It'll be like post one, hey guys, here's a really cool thing, and then like post two will be like Israeli like IDF soldiers beheading like children, like a video, and then like the next one will be like lolly porn, and then like the next thing will be like, oh, like how to make a really like cool glow stick, and then actually it's like fucking chemical bombs, and then there's like two people sub-replying that their like grandmother died, and then it'll be like a guy talking about like the time he murdered like 3 women in like Albuquerque, New Mexico on like September 8th, 2021. That's 4chan. That's it. It's just but then just as much it's just nothing. Like tweaker, it'll be like a post about like tweakers. There'll be some guy that's like, "Oh dude, this like streamer banned me. We should dox them." And then there'll be like dox information and then more dox information and then like more underage porn and then some guy comes on and posts like actual CP and then you scroll past it and you're like, "I want to blow my brains out." And then there'll be like more murder footage, and that's all 4chan it is. But the thing is people have this perception of 4chan of being like this cool, like edgy mystery place because all they get is the exposure of 4chan is like from like Reddit and like green text stories. Because that's like the good information. But that's like the equivalent of like the tip of the iceberg for like the rest of it is just abhorrent nothingness, a noise. And the people on there think that they are like they've escaped the Matrix and have ascended, when in reality 90% of them are just like neckbeard nobodies who are advocating that like people should be like people of like color should be genocided and stuff. It is a horrible website. But again, you just get like the green text like be me working at McDonald's and then like, you know, like the funny green text stories and stuff. Those are there. But that's like, you know, if you have like a massive like forest, like if this was like a massive like national park, that would be like if you took like 2 trees out of that park and took photos of those and then like the rest of the park was like covered in like trash and like dead bodies. That's 4chan. Careful. Dude, 4chan has already gone out of its way. Like, the internet has already gone out of its way to dox me, like, multiple times. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. As I've said many times, I challenge somebody to show up at my house. Please do. Please do. I am very well versed in the castle doctrine. It's okay. I just can't believe 4chan and trans pipeline is so is crazy. I don't. And again, 4chan is just not all it's cracked up to be. It's not. They think they're like edgy and cool and dark web, and it's just schizophrenia and federal honeypots and stuff. Sorry, I have to deal with it, dude. I stopped caring. I stopped caring like 2 years ago. I don't care. I don't. Like it's just not like it's just not what it's cracked up to be. I any of the chans are like that. And obviously the more removed they are from 4chan, the worse they are. Cuz I think 4chan actually does have some moderation, but some of those other ones, dude, are like actually like you will literally see like serial killers and like child rape and stuff like that on them, and it's like hey man, if you want an unfiltered view of like the internet, by all means go to those websites. I cannot condone that. Continue to enjoy the highlights, but always have an understanding that like 4chan is not like the cool thing that like the rest of the internet kind of makes it out to be. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Trying to think. Yeah, 4chan. Also, the dark web's not that cool. I feel like the dark web is also like heralded as like this crazy thing, and like I think like the only thing on the dark web that's like notable in like today's world is probably like drugs. People buy a lot of drugs on there. I can't speak from that, but I've known college roommates and stuff that would buy their shit off of the dark web. The dark web is not as cool. At least on there, like, you know, there's actually like that like edge to it, but like, dude, 4chan is on the surface web. Like, the only thing worse than 4chan is Run the Gauntlet. 2 times puts badge a little pin on my hair. 2 times Gauntlet winner here, by the way. I always feel like my modern like view is like, if you guys remember like that scene in Smiling Friends where like the non-smiling friends like were like giving their speech and it's like, look at the horrors of the world, and then like Pim's like, don't look, Charlie, and then Charlie's like, wait, that's it? He's like, dude, I've seen worse stuff on like Facebook. Yeah, that's pretty much just me. Like I I uh it takes a lot. It takes a lot to like actually like bother me in today's world. But yeah, chat, 4chan's just not cool. It's really not. It's not as cool. The green text stories are, if nothing but funny, but like never let that be viewed as like actual good content. That's just like my 2 cents, you know. I'm trying to think. Fair enough. Yeah, no, the Gauntlet's not that bad. But again, the Gauntlet is pretty bad if you're like a well-adjusted and normal human being. Unless you're me, and then you're not. And to which case it's like, oh no. Anyway. I like to blame my desensitization on the fact that I was raised by a nurse who used to work in the ER. My mom did ER when I was young. So she would always basically like show me like autopsy stuff and like to basically, you know, be like, oh yeah, you shouldn't, you don't want to drive a motorcycle, and then she'd show me like ER like motorcycle shit and stuff, and you know, so you see that growing up, and then like eventually you get to be an adult and you're like, oh yeah, it's horrifying. Oh yeah, no, it's totally horrifying. My mother is again, you know, questionable parentage. Questionable parentage. Anyway, I want to watch more. I want to watch more Vibos. Hold on. My desensitization can be blamed on raw misanthropy and old shock sites. Well, that's the other thing, dude. Is like I grew up in the age of like Live Leak, so like you would like you would just be like in class and like a friend would like, I saw the drawing. It was really cute. You would just be like in class and you know, like talking, and your friend would be like, hey dude, watch this, and then like you just see like the Live Leak logo in the corner, and it would be like some like Chinese car crash or some shit, and like that was considered quote unquote funny or shocking, you know, because I guess being the kid in your class to fucking give everybody PTSD was cool, apparently.
This woman was born with coloboma eyes. Basically,
And for context, chat, I didn't have my first cell phone until I was like a freshman in high
an
school.
eye defect where a piece of eye.
And even then, I didn't have like free internet access until I was like almost 18.
Some people have no issues with seeing at all with the defect.
Whereas like, dude, I feel like kids today actually just have like raw, unfiltered internet access. Like, I'm pretty sure my siblings by like the time they got into middle school, they already had like raw internet. Now, of course, that's not to say that like I didn't like have my methods of accessing the internet. God bless the 3DS web browser. You loaded images slowly, but you still loaded them. And my parents didn't know that it could connect to the internet. But I'm saying, like, you know, I didn't have like permission for raw, unfiltered internet access. I watched so much porn on that 3DS. What?
You don't gotta be.
What the fuck?
Is missing. Some people have no issues with seeing it.
Chat, I was innocent. I
all
never
with the
watch
defect.
porn. Porn is for losers. Gooners. What the hell?
You don't gotta
That's probably why they got rid of the browser on the Switch. The Switch doesn't have an internet browser?
be
That's crazy.
perfect. Oh no. You just
Nah, dude, the thing is, my parents knew that the 3DS had internet access, so they put parental controls on it. But see, my little ass, my crafty ass, realized I couldn't figure out the password for the parental controls. But I realized you could reset the password. And the password reset was, what year were you born? So I periodically, over the span of like a month, figured out when my dad was born. I waited. I had to wait because I went up to my mom and I was like, "Hey," I was like, what year was dad born?" And she's like, "Oh, 19 whatever." And I was like, "Oh, we're making a gift." And she's like, "Oh, okay." Because I was like, if I just ask, they'll catch on. But I'm like, if I go through, dude, because my thing is, my dad was such a fucking like helicopter parent. Like, oh my god, dude. That's like the one thing I can say is he actually put in an effort. Despite being a piece of shit most of my life, he actually did put an effort in. But like, dude, I had to like, I'm like, if I ask her, she's gonna ask him. But I'm like, if I say, oh, I'm doing a surprise gift for him on his birthday, she's not gonna bring it up. And guess what? That 19, I think it's like it was 1970s or something. That worked. It was a good time. It was a goddamn good time. it was great. That 3DS, man.
gotta
Whew.
be worth it. Yeah.
It got a lot easier when my parents got divorced because my dad wasn't around. So it was kind of like my mom would like set up parental controls and then I would just get past them. And she just I just, you know, as long as I didn't make it obvious, because my dad was the tech savvy one. So like my mom would be like, okay, I'm putting parental controls on, and then like in her mind it's like, oh, they're on there, I never have to deal with them again. Especially because if I would just ask her to bypass the parental controls, if I asked her to bypass them occasionally, she would think I was still like password dependent. My dad though, dude, my dad would like check like everything. He would check like the history and stuff. So like, dude, I had to be like a saint. I had an iPod Touch and I managed to figure out what the parental control was. So like, dude, I would like I would like bypass the parental controls, install YouTube like onto the iPad, or like enable YouTube, because back then YouTube came stock on like Apple devices. There was literally a built-in YouTube app. I had to enable it, install it, and then I had to make sure that I went into YouTube, deleted the data after I was done, and then like went back, disabled it, and then like cleared the cache file. Because I'm like, dude, he would like occasionally like get my like iPod Touch. What we're talking about, dude, I'm talking about how I got like internet access as a kid. He would like grab the like iPod and like search it. Like he would search like the internet, like go through like the cache files and stuff, dude. I learned, okay, dude. I fucking learned. Do the belt defense strat. Oh yeah, no, dude. If my parents had found out like any of that, I probably would have gotten belted more than I already was. And they already belted the fuck out of me, dude.
This diver found
I'm pretty sure I actually have a scar on my ass from when I got belted in like middle
a
school.
giant swarm of jellyfish near the Philippines.
But yeah, dude, it was like the 3DS was a godsend. Cause like they never suspected the 3DS. Especially it was a godsend if my phone got taken away. Cause again, they never suspected. Oh, we're not giving you your phone because you can't do stuff on it. But I had my 3DS. I'm sure the 3DS like internet browser is unironically like a large portion of people's like introduction to porn. At least in like my generation.
Coca-Cola is top secret, and only a few people in the world actually know what the ingredients are and at what amounts. After spending over a year of doing tests in a lab, this YouTuber believes he finally cracked the code.
Is this a
Nuka-Cola.
convincing replica, or just another Pemberton knockoff?
Yeah, this is regular Coke. See, I can't even tell. Even though I know already, I can't even tell.
9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10? That's pretty good.
That tastes pretty close.
Kitties load, yeah, dude. It would like the images would like load in, like so slowly. So you'd go to like like I don't know, like Rule 34 or something like that, and it'd be like you'd have to like because you'd only get like the tiny previews because again like no like websites were designed. So you go to like Rule 34 and it'd be like this tiny image, and you'd like click on it, and then it would like slowly like load in. Your ass was using Google Images. Weak. And it would load in, and then you'd be like, oh man, this is kind of mid. And then you'd like go back, and then it'd be like, load in.
Like, I may not be able to tell if these were side by side with the original taste.
My dumbass was looking at shit like image fat map, and oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Tried opening the website, but the internet would just crash. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, dude. You had to like keep loading sites, and then like sometimes, dude, you'd load a site like 10 times. Cause like in the past, you had gone to a site, so you had to keep loading, like refreshing and like refreshing and like refreshing. And then, cause you're like, oh, the good shit.
This turtle was in love with the skeleton.
My ass was lucky in the fact that I was the only one that used the computer. Okay, Zach, but you're like old. I grew up with a helicopter parent who like knew tech. And okay, here's the thing. I know some of you guys are like, "Oh, Muzi, your dad was like sounds like such a bitch." Here's the thing. Do you guys know why my dad was so adamant about being like protective of technology? Does anyone know why? Can anyone hazard a guess? Spoiler alert, it's because my dad was just as addicted to porn and cheating on my mom. So he it's kind of a reflection of his morals. That's not a joke, by the way. That's literally why. That is the only reason why he was so tech savvy, because he was like that. My dad was a serial gooner. He cheated on my mom for 18 years of my life, and that was when they got divorced. They got divorced when I was 16. So for 18 years of them being together, my dad cheated. So yeah, I'm so surprised that he's all into this tech stuff. It's like, cause he knows. I don't know if he's still like that or not. I'm assuming he is. Cause his wife, it's not my mom. It's like, I guess she would be like a stepmom. My stepmother always talks about how like my dad like wigs out whatever if she ever grabs his phone, and I sit there and I'm just like she's not evil. None of my step like parents are mean. They're both like super nice, but I just sit there like I'm like I know. I know. I know. She's like, isn't that so weird? She's like, you act the same way. I was like, at least now, like my dad and I have like an understanding of each other. If you catch my drift, like we have an understanding of each other. So like, there's this mutual bond of like, yeah.
And save these ducklings.
I know which you are. It's mutual. It's mutual. It's just really funny because I never at no point in my life did I think I would have that kind of a like mutual look at like
get out of the pool.
Yeah, dude, it's the Dokes meme, like the it's not even the Dokes meme. He knows that I know. Because like I was like 16 when the divorce happened. So like I was literally there in the trenches. So it's like it's not just don't follow his footsteps on shading. No. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. No. I do not cheat. I do not cheat. I do not cheat. I don't know if he like is still like that part. I just know that he's still a serial gooner. That I do know. But I don't know. I don't know if he still does the other part. I can't relate on that part.
By using Nickelodeon, does YouTube...
You mean still a gooner? I mean, he's like 50 something, right? You can still
Super
goon
made
that.
a superconductor
Probably.
that behaves in a really cool way when placed on magnets.
Well, so are we. Yeah, exactly. We're all serial gooners. Goon. Not the search history.
They realize that his PC is...
Bro never retired. Yeah, he never retired. So again, it's like it's nice that we have that mutual understanding. Though I will say that when my dad spoke to me about, he asked me, like, he's like, "What do you do?" And I told him I stream, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know you stream." And I was like, where's my shock? Dude. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know you stream." He's like, "I don't judge." So yeah, that's no. Again, he doesn't care. He said, "I don't." He's like, I don't get that." But he's like, you know what? He's like, "You do you." That's what I'm saying. Like, there's the mutual understanding of like we're both serial gooners. I just found it funny because I was just like, because here's the thing, right? I'm an adult. There's at no point like with my family do I have any sort of like issue. So it's like at the end of the day, if my parents decide to disown me, they disown me. But he doesn't care. But I'm like, dude, I have to sit there and go like, I have to question what stream he watched. There's a small part of me that's like, I wonder.
Alright, so my brother doesn't believe the
That means he was exposed to my content. Yeah. Again, I at the end of the day, I will admit my heart sunk, but then he was just kind of like, I don't really care. He's like, at the end of the day, as long as you're safe and like not a coked out drug addict on the side of the road, he's like, I'm happy. So that's cool. Now, my mom would actually probably bludgeon me to death. On many occasions, my dad would try a search on YouTube videos on his big TV and clearly see women in lingerie in the search option. Okay, see, my dad is smart, though. You gotta realize, my dad, he doesn't work in tech. He does, like, insurance or something. He's smart. So you gotta realize that he was always on top. He's always been with tech. So, like, here's the thing is, like, my dad is, like... Here's the thing, right? Like, on my phone, dude... I'm pretty sure if I sat here and like opened my photo gallery on stream, it would probably take like a couple of swipes for me to pull up porn. My dad is like, he has like one of those, like he has like those apps that like lock other apps or like photos and shit. So he'll like have like his stuff in like locked passcoded things. Like, dude, it is like, I'm trying to think of a good example of like what it's like 8 secret it's like those memes where it's like Minecraft like secret doors and the guy opens up like 30 different things and it just goes to like a chest with a cake in it. That it's like the Gooner Vault. He always has those. And I'm like like he's always had those. I because I remember he would have them, but of course the thing is he'll say like, oh, it's like business confidential documents and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure those are on there. I'm sure that those are on there, but I sent you what I mean. What? flawed security system.
No, for God's sake.
Yeah, it's basically like that. Yeah, dude, I was pretty protective, and then I became an adult, and I was just like, oh yeah, I don't have to care. I was like, I can just have like porn like in my gallery. The only problem is now it results in like a small hesitation when I'm sending pictures, because I'm like, there's like been so many times where I've almost sent somebody like the most raunchy shit ever. And it's like a normal like conversation, like not like, oh, like my Gooner buds where we both like women with big bellies, but like, you know, a dude that I used to work with or something. How raunchy we talking? Like the goon shit.
So
The goon shit, bro. The goon shit. We goon. Goon. I love gooning.
right? Now ready? Boom. 3, 2, 1.
They didn't have
Like shock therapy? I hate to question what you would have to be into to fucking have shock therapy, dude. We all like our niche shit, okay? We all like our niche stuff. Just imagine if like whatever niche like thing you like, you accidentally sent like a picture. Teacher got a cheeky picture. I mean, I did accidentally send my teacher a profile a fucking picture of my ass. This was like when I was getting my associates. I mean, you're one.
attention toward it, so they try to drill a hole in the wall using a different method.
I gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure like my parents would know what a Hitachi magic wand is. I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain if I like sent my mom a photo of a Hitachi wand and I was like, dude, this is like the best back massager I've ever had, she would 100% know. Same with my dad. I guarantee you. You gotta realize they grew up in like the late 80s and like early 90s. So like it was just around like when like this is your mom. What is it? What is this Sailor Moon cosplay toy? Nah. My mom wasn't like that. I know my mom doesn't like anime. You have to realize I had relatively boring parents. My parents were not like anime likers or gamers or nothing like that. Like my dad was a little bit of a gamer, but like that's it. That's why I'm like always jealous when like I have friends who are like, "Oh yeah, my dad was a huge gamer. My dad was into anime." And it's like, "Man, that must have been cool." I was like growing up, my parents were religious. That's all you get.
Y'all check this out. I'm just out here fishing in the lake, right? Put the glasses on.
Felt that to a degree.
There's a big manatee at my feet.
This YouTuber built
But yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. So it's like that's why I'm always jealous of like people whose like parents had like cool interests, and I was like, my parents didn't have like anything like that. My dad liked sports. I hate sports. So like he would always watch like football and soccer, and I hated like sports. So it's like I just never like had like an interest that clicked with my parents. I think at the minimum, I think I maybe with reading as a kid, because my mom liked to read.
a robot that trained his cat to not jump on the kitchen counters anymore.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like it's like I always was jealous because I'd have friends who'd be like, "Oh yeah, my dad like loves games," and then they'd have like for example, my cousin, his dad / my uncle, he was cool because he was a gamer and like he like working on cars and stuff. So like my cousin had like all these like retro consoles. My cousin had the original PlayStation. My cousin had the N64. My cousin had the GameCube. My cousin had the Wii, like the first year that it came out. My cousin had the original Xbox. My cousin had all the portable consoles. My cousin had the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo DS, the Nintendo 3DS. Because his dad liked gaming, so like he would get his sons. I was like, dude, it was like pulling teeth to get my parents to get me something to game on. But I mean, to be fair though, it meant that I was actually kind of raised like on those consoles because I hung out with my cousin was my best friend for like most of my life until I was like around like 10. So like I grew up playing Smash Bros on the N64. And then when the GameCube like came out, then we played, Melee. And then later we played Brawl. So like I actually got to play those consoles even though the N64 was already almost a decade old when I was playing on it. So at least I kind of got like secondhand
Carpenter skills.
My friend had almost every popular console in existence, and I will have you guys know that I do own an N64. I actually do own a well pristine N64 and a GameCube. Proof? I have like a duffel bag like right next to my desk that is just full of like my 3 consoles. But the only consoles I cared for, like nostalgia consoles, were N64 and GameCube. And granted, my GameCube love only extended to Luigi's Mansion. Because that was the one I was allowed to play. N64 though, dude, I got Smash Bros. I got Donkey Kong. Dude, I bought a literally like factory new Donkey Kong 64 almost like 10 years ago for like $5 because they marked it as damaged and it wasn't damaged. So I got with the Rumble Pack. And it was like $5 at a flea market. Ding. Fuck guys, she's based. I'm trying to think of what other games I have. Oh shit, I'm trying to remember what games I have. I have Smash Bros. Donkey Kong 64. I feel like I have like 2 other games. Fuck. Let me check. I'm gonna check. Hold on. Okay, so I stand corrected. I have, if I go through my games, I have Super Smash Bros. The original, like, Smash. I have Donkey Kong 64. And then I have Perfect Dark for the N64. And I've also got the RAM stick thing for the controller, or for the GameCube. Yeah. I thought I had more N64 games, but I guess not. She pulled out the games. It's like 3 games. I have not touched my N64 in like years, though.
Helps him get on his back.
I just, dude, I have it for like nostalgia reasons. Because like that was like my childhood. Outside of that, I mean, I had a PlayStation 2 growing up. That was like my console. Like you guys have to realize like my gaming experience as a kid was mostly like PlayStation 2. So like while everyone else was growing up with like Sonic and shit, dude, I was playing like Sly Cooper. Like Sly Cooper was like the game that I liked. That was my like open world game. You got an expansion pack? Yeah, the one for the controller. Dude, the N64 had like a RAM expansion. because I think a few games on the N64 needed more RAM. So you literally had like a slot for it. The main character, Ruff, of that game sure reminds me of someone. What game? Oh, Sly Cooper? Who does it remind you of? You had the Shrek game for your PS2? Which Shrek game? Because I remember there's like this Shrek game, and it was like, you had like a dedicated like fart and burp button. I forget what game that was, but like it was literally like you had a dedicated farting and burping button, and you would just like beat the shit out of guys. I think it was Shrek 1.
This is my 800-pound permanent rare earth magnet. It can lift metal out of your hands from several feet away. Let's do a fork. It's silent too. This is terrifying.
On modern consoles.
So tell me what you thought you bought.
We need an HD collection of Sly. Bro, Sly Cooper is like dead in the water. We're never getting another Sly Cooper. I can dream.
So I thought I bought a 6-pack of white t-shirts. And instead I bought a white t-shirt that says 6-pack. No, look at this. Look at this.
6-pack. Astrobot was a sign. I mean, there's a small part of me that's like, we might get like a remaster of like the original games. But like, I don't know, man. What is this? Bo Goober. Fun fact, if you play Sly 2 and 3 with a headset attached, you hear Sly speak on the TV, but Bentley and Murray speak on the headset when on the Binocucom call. Oh. I did not know that. Immersion. Yeah, I just distinctly remember not being able to, Dude, I remember Sly 3 came with 3D glasses. Like, it had segments of the game that were 3D.
Hi, my baby.
I don't know why, that was just so cool.
A neighbor called the police and complained about these kids sledding in the road, so the police showed up and started sledding too.
Bro got in range of that shot. And those are gone in the PS3 version. I just distinctly remember the 3D, like, effect.
Officer down! Officer down!
They were towing away this truck that broke down, but didn't do a very good job of it.
We got a little bit of that sideways driving rig right here, Kill. I just caught that one on camera.
Ooh.
No, get it from that end. Come on.
Yeah. Oh! Oh!
The super crazy tornado was spotted in Iowa.
Wah. I'm trying to think of like other gaming shit that I used to like. I didn't have a lot of games on my like PlayStation, so I played the games that I did have like to death. I'm trying to think. For some reason, you know, because my dad wanted me to like sports, they gave me a lot of like sport games. So I had like 3 football games, 2 NASCAR games, I think like a soccer game. Jack and Daxter? Hell nah. Oh, I had the original Battlefronts. I had Battlefront 1 and 2. Those were really good. What else did I have? I had Spyro. But not the good Spyro. I had like Spyro 3 or some shit. It was so bad, dude. It was such a bad game. It was such ass. It was so bad. I had Pac-Man World 2, I want to say. That one was pretty good. I think you mean Spyro 4 because 1 and 3 are beloved. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly and Spyro Hero's Tale. Yeah, those games! Dude, those games sucked. They were so bad. They were so bad, bro. Holy shit, they were such bad games. What else? What other PS2 games did I have? I'm like combing through my memory because I didn't have a lot of PS2 games. Sly 2 and 3. I had like a Risk game because my dad really liked Risk and the game sucked ass. Oh my god. I must not. Dude, I feel like since I can't remember the games, they can't have been good for PS2. If I can't remember the game, they were probably not that good. I gotta be honest with you. I think it was like a lot of like slop. What other games did I have, dude? Oh my god. I'm like racking my brain now. Oh, Scooby-Doo. I had 2 Scooby-Doo games. I had Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, which is actually a really good game, and they should totally remaster it because it's a good game. And then I had like Scooby-Doo and like Mystery Mayhem. It involved like a book. It involved like a book. It was basically like Ghostbusters. Like a good chunk of the way into the game, you got like a book that you could like that's Mystery Mayhem. Yeah, you could like suck enemies into it. Are there any other games? Yeah, it was basically Scooby-Doo Luigi's Mansion. I'm trying to think if there were any other games. No, I didn't have like Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter. Nah, I didn't get good games. Common misconception, chat. I didn't have good games. Were there any others? There had to have been like 1 or 2 that I just did not care for. Oh, I had like a Sonic collection for PS2. It was like a classic Sonic games collection or something like that. But I don't know, it was like really buggy. It was like stupidly buggy. I think that's it. Mega Collection Plus, I think so. It was like some big collection, like it had like 20 games on it, but like half of them were like shit. Was there any others? I think that's it. I think that's pretty much every game I had. There might have been like 1 or 2 other ones, but like they can't have been good because I don't remember them. Yeah, they would not have been good. Yeah, I think that's it. There was the 2 Spyro games that sucked. Sly Cooper 2 and 3, which were really good. Some of my favorite games of all time. I just didn't have a lot of like PS2 games. I had such a shit selection. That's why I tell everybody, like, I had like Sly Cooper and like that was it. You guys don't understand. I basically had had to like fight tooth and nail to actually be a gamer. Cause like, dude, the odds were so fucking stacked against me growing up, dude. Like, I had such shit games. Like, I'm genuinely surprised I became a gamer. I think my just autism latched onto gaming so hard, even though I only had like maybe like 5 games that were actually good. Yeah, dude, I was in the trenches, bro.
Found out that they can perfectly float when they paraglide.
Also, hi, Ren. Not even Garfield Racing? Fuck no. Oh! I forgot one. I forgot a game. Spider-Man 2 for the PS2. Open world, Spider-Man. You had like a narrator who like was like super sarcastic the whole time. That game was good, dude. That game was good. I probably only got like 25% of the way through the story, but I would just open world beat the shit out of people. Because you would like do missions and it'd be like, oh, I need help, take me to a hospital. And then like I would just pick up somebody and be like, oh, don't worry, citizen. And I just drop them. Be like, just kick them out the building. Yeah, that's the one where the yeah, I had that game. I think that's it. I think that's it.
The snake loves.
I don't think I had any other games for the PS2.
Then.
My balloon.
All right, we're going for 10 pounds.
What? I'm trying to oh god, were there dude, I'm like having to like reach into like the recesses of my mind. But yeah, dude, I had like some good games and then it was just all shit. It was all shit. There was so much slop, bro. and I would like to say that my gaming foray got better when like the PS3 came out. It really didn't. It really didn't.
And record these sharks.
I got like so many like shit games. Like even I mean obviously the Wii, saying you had like shit on the Wii is like not obviously like to be expected. I think my Wii gaming was okay though. I remember that my uncle gave me Paper Mario for like the flip one where you would be like you know, you'd like rotate. That one was pretty good. Yeah, Super Paper Mario.
Thank you, second one.
You know, I don't remember what other Wii games. I did not have a lot of Wii. The Wii was kind of mid. Oh, I had Animal Crossing.
They went to go check out the Airbnb.
Dude, did any of you guys ever play Animal Crossing City Folk? Dude, that game, I had like there was like this box, and it was like this accessory that came with Animal Crossing City Folk, and it was like a voice chat thing. So you could like voice chat with your friends while playing Animal Crossing online. It was, yeah, dude, the Wii microphone. It was so cool. Would it work? It actually did. It actually did work. I used to do it with my cousin. Computer virus. I think City Folk was the only game that supported it. I'm not surprised. I just remember it came bundled with City Folk. I distinctly remember it was like with City Folk. It was like this big box. Something I found out today I want to do again is share a town save with my friends online and live syncing through Dropbox. That actually kind of sounds metal.
Alright, we're back with some more.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other games. I had pretty good DS games, though. On the DS, I had Animal Crossing Wild World, which was my first Animal Crossing game. I had Pokemon Pearl. I think that's it. I had all of the DS Pokemon games. Obviously not like the both versions, but like I had like Pearl, I had Black and White, Yeah, and then on 3DS, I had X and Y and Sun and Moon. Still haven't played Sun and Moon.
Up in the spice ante with habaneros. There was a time when
Because it was old Animal Crossing. I invited you and you turned it down. This was years back.
habanero peppers were the hottest pepper. Now when you talk about habanero...
Dude, I love Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing, but I can't, like, get back into Animal Crossing. Because I lost my, like, my save on Animal Crossing, like, Switch. My Switch had like a issue or something, and it was literally like the week that the saves came out, like the cloud saves came out, so I lost like basically like my first year of like Animal Crossing progress. So I've just I haven't touched the series since.
It's like talking about a fart in the wind. I'm not sure the best way.
What Monster Hunter game? I unironically never touched Monster Hunter until like I played Rise back in like a year after it released. That's it. Well, I technically had experience with Monster Hunter before that because I had when I had a PSP and then the PSP broke. And my parents bought me a new PSP. And at the time, GameStop didn't have the base PSP. So my parents got me the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker PSP. And that game had a bonus mission in it that was just Snake sent out. And it's like, oh yeah, you gotta kill like some monsters. I just thought it was like, oh, this is just Metal Gear. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, oh, it's Monster Hunter. It was a Monster Hunter mission. Because Monster Hunter had a Metal Gear crossover. I know that's like such a deep cut, but like I distinctly remember that.
About doing this.
Yeah, fucking Snake has to fight like these monsters and you just fucking shoot at them. And then there's a part where instead of Snake cooking like meat on the spit, he cooks a ration, like a canned ration. There's a GIF that I love that's just Snake spinning the wheel on the spit, and there's just a metal ration over the fire.
Some vinegar to this. I don't know why I thought half a pound of peppers was gonna be enough.
The Tigrex? I don't remember. I just remember it was Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Okay. Here, well...
Snake, like, that iteration of Snake is crazy because, like, he used, like, X-ray vision to look through the clothes of, like, Paz. Which, if you've played Metal Gear Solid 5, you know who Paz is. But during the course of Peace Walker, she was, like, 15 or something like that. And you also can have sex with her. Yeah, crazy. Kojima crazy, man.
It's a spicy air. We've been rocking and rolling here for 10 minutes, so I think...
Yeah, dude, it's whatever version of Snake is in Metal Gear Solid, like, Peace Walker, and then who's, like, the actual Snake in 5 fucked Paz, and she was, like, 15 or 16 in the events of Peace Walker. I am not fucking kidding, dude. That is real. Also, I had never touched any other Metal Gear games after that, except for 5. So, like, my knowledge of the Metal Gear universe is Peace Walker and 5, which are, like, back-to-back, despite being, like, almost a decade apart. So, color my surprise when I pick up Metal Gear Solid 5, like, a few years back, and I was like, oh my god, they had a sequel to Peace Walker? So yeah, my Metal Gear, of course I've played the other Metal Gear games since, but I was like, that's the other thing is like, dude, I thought Huey was like the coolest guy. So like, I was like, everyone like played 5 and they hated Huey, and I was like, oh dude, I thought he was great. I was like, why the fuck are we like breaking his legs? What the fuck happened? Yeah, so again, my Metal Gear knowledge was a little weird. I was like, dude, Huey's like such a cool guy.
We're gonna season and sear it. Salt, pepper.
Oh no.
My
Someone had to test out the femur breaker. Yeah, basically. Well, no, after playing 5 and the rest of the series, you come to realize Huey is a horrible human being. And Peace Walker is the only game where he's not a horrible human being. And that's because, like, that's his, like, introduction. So.
I've accidentally touched every part of my face and it burns. That's looking nice and smoky. Let's get it out of there. I think I accidentally touched my eye. All right, we're gonna have to hurry this up. I'm in a great deal of pain. Well, it's more rare than raw, but still, I mean, a lot of people aren't gonna be happy with that. At this point, I don't care. I gotta hurry up and finish this before I pass out.
You've never played any previous Monster Hunter games until Wilds came out? That's pretty crazy.
Yow! It's so spicy, it's inedible! Everything is burning! My eyes burn, my face burns, my tongue burns, my hands are burning! The cat's eyes are watering.
I was about to say, bro, if your first Monster Hunter game is like Wilds, I don't understand how you can then say that you're like a big fan of the series when you literally came in on like the most recent game.
I gotta run the
That is a wild statement for somebody to make.
hazard mistake. No one else should attempt to do this. I'm gonna have to give this steak here a 0 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop. My first Monster Hunter was Generations on the 3DS. Mouths ready? 5 mouths? Ah! Ow! Yo, thanks for the snack, bitch. 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 You fucking bitch.
Hello YouTube, I'm the world's strongest man, and this is the world's biggest.
What do you mean forehead? I drop him in my mouth. Fucking dingbutt.
Is a CZ 550
guns
416 Rigby. It's definitely not a small gun, but it's
The smallest
smaller
one you have.
of the ones that we brought today. It's very light, and it shoots this here. That is a 400 grain brass solid, and this round will pretty much shoot through anything. We may not see much of an explosion on that, but it's still, you're gonna see something. You're gonna
big
feel
guns. You missed. Da-da-da. Oh my god. Bang! Oh, no, he didn't miss.
Well, I would say you split its wig. Really, if we would have lined up like 6 cinder blocks, it would have been, you would have really seen what this could do.
Yeah.
This is your next one, your next step up. This is a Weatherby
Big
460
guns.
mag.
I love guns. Bro, I love guns.
What people said was the most powerful thing you could go hunt with. And there was like a bunch of kind of like folklore around it. Like if you couldn't shoot it more than 3 times without your nose starting to bleed and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it kicks, but it's not going to kick you that hard. That is a 500 grain brass solid. As you can see, that is not
Cap.
a small round.
I like guns more small.
Shooting the watermelon.
What?
Why don't you aim for the cinder block underneath it?
All guns are big. All guns are cool and big. I think the first guns I ever shot were probably like 22s. If I'm not mistaken.
That's nice.
Yeah, like nothing. Now, what did that compared to the?
But that was when I was in like scouts. So like, you know, you're like 12.
Shot.
I think
Not
it's
the
about the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Roughly the same. Not as bad on the ears.
This is a CZ 550 chambered in 505 Gibbs. So that's a 600 grain bullet.
That's a big bullet.
So we're getting bigger.
Oh.
If you manage to hit that pudding, I think it's gonna make quite an explosion.
Really?
Bang! No explosion. Oof. Bro, these are like guns you put elephants down with. Look at this fucking thing, dude. Shit shooting like the same kind of like caliber as like a nitro.
Back here, like in the chest. That was worse.
Maybe my shoulder's getting sore, but that was worse.
I think it's going to be kind of tender by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least a pudding.
Pudding.
I got something for you here. Is a double barrel
Prestige
20
Bubble Darrell.
500 Nitro Express.
The golden double barrel.
More fancy than that.
real gold.
I'm sorry. Wait, what did he say?
I don't think
It's a
24 karat gold 500 Nitro Express.
Nitro Express.
Oh, dude, this is actually the gun from Hunt.
I don't think
The Nitro Express. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
And all of a sudden, I just leveled up.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Real 24 karat gold.
It's real gold.
100 prestige.
A lot of times when you see a gun, it's actually not real gold. It's just that's like a titanium nitride.
It's real gold.
It's a real special one. The only thing is, you don't want to shoot it because it's too pretty.
Yeah.
You know.
It starts flaking off and stuff.
Yeah. The
Oh, dude. Also, like each one of those bullets, like 700 Nitro Express is like almost like $1,000.
Is missing some.
Like
gold
each
because it's
bullet.
So every time you shoot it,
It's close to like 1,000, I'm pretty sure, or like 200 or something. It's like insane. Whoo! Yeah, dude. This is what like people would. This is what people would kill elephants with. Like big game hunters would like elephant hunt with. Whoo!
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Did I see the producer shoot the gun get in the video?
Every single time
No.
I shoot something, it's taking skin or blood out of me.
This one's fun. Watch this.
Yeah.
You blew through.
Let us say you better pick up that brass.
Oh yeah. Like that's just sitting there, but it went through the first one, and
the
then
second one's just disintegrating.
second one's just gone.
Woo.
Yeah.
But Jamie, you're gonna shoot this one, buddy.
Yeah.
What?
So before we hurt Jamie.
What is this?
This is like the
Bro,
medium.
what is this weapon?
Small. Yeah.
Small.
This is a square 5.77 Tyrannosaur, and this is one of 24 rifles ever made.
5.77 Tyrannosaur.
12 went to Africa. 12 stayed in the U.S., and this is one of those 24. It shoots a 750 grain solid, and this kicks harder. They say this is one of the hardest kicking rifles in the world. I'm really sorry, Jay.
It actually says Tyrannosaur
What?
down the
Yeah,
side.
right here. 5.77 Tyrannosaur.
Bro, who the fuck makes
So this
5.77?
is, rounded fires. That's a 750 grain gun.
What?
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 I have some 650
What?
assault points. So those watermelons should just absolutely detonate.
Okay.
What? Who makes this weapon?
Yeah,
Why? What are you shooting, bro? This is the shit you take a rhino down with. Yeah, dude, like this is the kind of thing that they need to have in like Jurassic Park.
Mini watermelon.
Ooh. Oh, dude, this would actually like. Oh, God, that had to hurt. That would hurt. Oh. Oh. POV, you disagree with me on the internet?
Wow. Are you sure you want Jamie to do that? Because you may lose your camera, man.
Honestly, man. Jeez, that's
Oh, chat, did I tell you guys about the dream that I had? Okay, chat. I had a dream that I was like, I like a premonition of like the next like internet trend. You guys know like Skibbity Toilet? I had a dream about what the next like Skibbity Toilet thing was, okay? It was like this little like this little scrunglo that would like so it's like you'd be watching a video on like TikTok, right? And there'd be just like this little scrunglo like imp, okay? And like randomly in the video, he would just pop up, okay?
Hi, Muzu.
And he would throw like a brick of shit at you, at the viewer. It would just be like you'd be watching like a cat video, and then this little guy would just show up, and he was called the Shit Imp. I'm being dead serious, and he would just come up, throw a brick of shit at the viewer, and then just like that, and then it would just be the text like, "You just got shit imped," and like, but kids were like terrified of it, like Skibbity Toilet, and it was like it was dude, I remember sitting there, I was like, dude, this is the next Skibbity Toilet. Like in my dream, it would just show up and be like, "Shit imp," and just throw like a brick of just shit at the camera, and like kids would be like, "Ah, dude, the shit imp." You just got shit imped. Like, so if there is some sort of like, if that ends up being a thing, just think of me. My gift of prophecy is not lottery tickets or the next cryptocurrency. It's predicting an imp coming up and throwing a brick of shit. But it would be like an unrelated video. So you just be watching like this, and then just like suddenly like it would just be like the shit imp just throws a brick at the thing, and then like, you just got shit imped. It doesn't that sound like a Smiling Friends bit? Like the little guy's like, and then just like throws a brick, and then just, dude, it was a dream I had like 2 nights ago, and it stuck with me. So yeah, if there's ever anything like that happens, just remember me. It's literally like the worst thing I could ever try to predict. Please don't make an avatar. Okay, but like admittedly, I kind of want like Squealy to animate like a little like Smiling Friends scrungo that just pops up and does that. You just got shit imped. Like, I don't know what provoked it, but I just remember the dream being like very profound and thinking like, yeah, this is the next like Skibbity Toilet iteration, guys. You gotta brace yourself for the skinny cameraman shooting these. Oh boy.
Like an instant whole over body massage. Jamie, get on this.
No, if you were in Smiling Friends for a bit for that type of thing, I'm all for that. Someone please draw Screamo as the shit imp. It has to be red. It was a red imp. I distinctly remember it was like a red guy, like a little red like imp.
Right, 6'2",
You just got shit imped. Like,
this much.
I don't know.
Hey, Jamie's about to fire the Tyrannosaurus gun. I don't know if you've probably seen it going around on social media of like the Arabian guy shooting a gun. You shoot it and the gun just like goes past the shoulder. That is this gun. So,
oh,
Jamie, lean back, Jamie. Lean.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's like a pencil.
Aim at the berm.
Woo.
Oh my god.
Chat, you just got shit imped.
I'm the shit imp. I come from the toilet. Absolutely throws some shit at you for no reason.
Just like, you just got shit imped. I found your shit imp. What's this? Yeah, like that. It's just Red Max.
You just got
shit imped.
If he wasn't there, I would have been. I was like, oh my god.
That was cool, right?
That was cool, man.
Heck yeah, good job, dude. Good job.
Oh.
Boy, that rocked.
Just a little red guy.
That absolutely rocked you. So, back in the day, this was the champ.
Champ.
600 Nitro Express was the biggest and most powerful safari rifle you could.
Oh, dude, this is the Hunt Showdown one.
They came out with 700 Nitro and.
Never mind. This is not the Hunt Showdown one. The Hunt Showdown is 700 Nitro.
Was before this, but this is what everybody was using.
Right. How old is this then?
This gun is probably 50
Hey, Muzu.
years old.
Okay.
But it's in really great shape. Double barrel.
Instantly corrected.
600 Nitro Express. A lot of really nice engraving and stuff on it too. And it shoots a 60 caliber bullet that is a 900 grain full metal jacket.
Holy shit.
I'm interested to see how this looks and how it feels and everything.
Everybody's been having all the fun today, so I'm finally going to shoot one. All right, here we go.
I was about to say, yeah, dude, that bullet's like $200, $300. just got shit imped.
Oh, it's my favorite part.
Here we go. We're about to shoot the 4-bore. Going through 5-gallon jug of water, mustard and relish. It's in a cinder block. Why not? Maybe another one.
I think Jamie's about to have his revenge, Eddie. He's
The size of it.
A 4-bore?
So ridiculous.
Dude, Hunt Showdown needs a gun like this. Hunt Showdown needs a gun that is just a 4-bore, dude.
Giant. So yeah.
Comedically large bullet.
The round. 2,150 grains.
Let me hold that in my hand because I've got big hands. That is a big bullet.
So
hello, Pim and Charlie. You just got shit imped. You just got shit imped.
Loads like artillery. Pull this little lever here, and then as you can see, it lowers this like breech.
Holy shit!
It's like loading a cannon.
It really is. It's like shoulder fired artillery.
Yeah, but dude, think about how cool this would be. You could have it be like
take that there,
like handheld artillery. This could like one shot a boss.
And then you raise your breech.
Cause like we already have like unique event weapons. We have like the shredder, which shoots like buzzsaws, and now we have the flamethrower. Why can't we have like a fucking cannon, dude? You know how cool that would be?
Yep.
Double load! Double load! Drift right!
A little more than
Drift right, I'm a broadside him!
Oh my Jesus Christ.
that moved you.
Take that off me.
370-pound man just got shoved.
Nah, dude. A cannon. Like an actual cannon. Double load! They fixed bayonets! Countercharge! Yeah, I'm just saying, we need like a cannon in Hunt Showdown. That would be so fucking cool, dude.
Are you okay?
Oh my God. They're going to need shoulder surgery. I mean, just look at the destruction it's
So
done.
yeah, he went through everything, all of it.
Do you think the bullet...
So what you're looking at here is
So that
hydrostatic shock.
the
So
bullets forced everything down?
yeah, it hit it with so much energy that it just bent the table. There it is, Eddie, right there. You have to get it. I've got the gun, but it's right there on the piece of watermelon.
That's the bullet.
That's the bullet. Looks like a big rock.
Oh my God.
That has gone through the water, and the force from that bullet has forced the water down and broke the table. That is just insane. Imagine what that would do to a stomach.
It's on my channel, but it was a zombie torso. But
It must have ripped it completely open.
It's pretty cool. I lined 2 of them up.
Yeah?
Blew through both of them. And then we lined them up, and I went through both of their craniums, and that was insane. Literally just...
Okay, but I'm upset because like the preview for this video had like him holding like a cannon, like a handheld cannon. I got clickbaited. This video shows average guy. Scott is huge. I was about to say, dude, this guy's like built like fucking Bigfoot. You're having the worst day. Damn. That's rough, bud. Have you tried jelking it?
God damn it.
Grandpa? Dude, the expression, that man is reliving like Hamburger Hill. That man is reliving Hamburger Hill, bro. Look at the way this guy's like, dude. Like, he has to, like, literally, this man had to look back. That guy was actually reliving the war. That's fucked. That is so fucked, bro.
X product cannon, but this one is the 308 version. This one's gonna have a little more oomph. First up is the Mountain Dew.
Did we leave the battlefield?
His
Less
skull
than
was
lethal
already
rounds.
cracked. Up next is this little guy.
Bro, cops will like shoot like peaceful protesters with something like this, and then say it's okay, guys. It's less than lethal.
Now the one that I'm most excited to try out.
Like it's the Protest Killer 3000. Guys, it's less than lethal. They're never gonna breathe correctly again. It's okay, guys.
I'm the world's strongest.
It's less lethal. Cause it's less lethal, as in, you know, you're gonna be like in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. What is this? What the fuck? Bro, this is the shit that the Payday Gang brings. What? What? The speed loader? 20 seconds!
Hello YouTube, I'm the world's strongest man, and this is the
What am I hearing?
world's big.
I heard audio for like 2 seconds. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, good, Grandpa!
I always wondered, since the 3030 Winchester is the most popular deer cartridge of all time, why doesn't somebody chamber it in a little pocket revolver? They finally did.
Oh. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 out, 30 out, 30 out. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 out, 30 out, 30 out, 30 out. I'm not a big fan of the government.
Need I tell you, life is good.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
30 out, 30 out, 30 out, 30 out. I'm not a big fan of the government. Have you ever seen a 4.58 Winchester Garand? Bro, M1 Garand is like the most FUD gun I can think of. Like, old boomers always obsess over like 1911s and like M1 Garands. The swarm of bees. Bro, this is the shit that like the Italian mob would use. Cause spoiler alert, lighting up someone with a bunch of with 50 plus tiny bullets is much more effective and accurate and easier to handle than like 45. Cause that's what the Thompson would usually be chambered in. Like, dude, you could actually one-hand this gun. I wish I was joking. Yeah. POV. You didn't pay the mob 50 cents, so they roll up on your house. I thought the Thompson was chambered in 45. It was, but that was the wartime issued Thompson, specifically for World War II. There was a 22 chambering of the gun, and that was more popular on the home front, specifically adopted by Lil Lehman. The Italian mob utilized the 22, mostly because it's very easy. It holds a lot of bullets, and it's very easy to spray someone down. Also, the fact of, like, you know, they'd be rolling up on, like, a guy eating outside or, like, in his car. And back then, a 22 could puncture, like, a car pretty consistently. And you could literally control one of those with like, one hand. I'm not kidding. Like, if you have, like, any decent arm strength, you could literally one-hand one of those. 22 does not kick. It's also not as loud, surprisingly. Like, a gunshot is still a gunshot, but a zip of 22s might sound like a jackhammer, maybe, as opposed to, like, a 45, which is gonna wake up, like, 4 streets over. Nowadays, though, you know, 5.56 is kind of like the round. 20 drum mag Barrett. Why? 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 I was about to say, dude, who are you taking on? The fucking vampire corpse? Like, Jesus. Oh, you would need an anti-tank weapon to get through all these shields. Oh, hey, look, that's an anti-tank. That's an anti-tank cannon. That's an anti-tank cannon!
We have a Taurus Revolver 38 Special. We have a 9mm high point. And next we have a Glock 19. So we'll see what happens with that. And
oh, yes, it's good to know this information in case my gun is ever encased in concrete.
favorite 500 Magnum here. And I loaded him with the 700 grain from Underwood ammo. 1, 2, 3, fire in the hole. And nothing is happening to the concrete. Nothing on the bottom. Nothing to the revolver. Question is, how are we going to take these out? 1, 2, 3, fire in the hole. No cycling, nothing. All I heard was a little tss noise. Nothing happened in the back. 1, 2, 3, fire in the hole. I think just it's igniting the primer, but because there's concrete in the barrel, it's not going anywhere, the bullet. 500 Magnum. Ready?
I'm ready.
It bent it from the top, looks like. There's the concrete coming out of the barrel, but the bullet is stuck in there. We want to have to do another follow-up to see what happens with either barrel or if the bullet is going to push everything
It's 601 paper plates, just to be safe. The gun.
The front end is complete. We have a Taurus.
500 Magnum is crazy, though. Oh, that's right. Brendan Herrera had a
episode of Cursed Gun Images.
This thing
showed you this gun. I was quick to point out that's not actually a cursed gun image, but in fact a real weapon that was made called the Gyrojet.
500
we got to a
cigarettes.
certain light goal that I would buy one and we would do a video dedicated to the Gyrojet. But we hit Gyrojet Mark 1. But you know, I feel like a piece of history. Like, it's time to do our first White Claw penetration test. Really, our first shot ever.
Yeah, chat. This gun was cool because the bullets were mini rockets. So the idea was that you would have basically no recoil, and the bullets would be like little rockets, so they would have basically all of the recoil. So the theory was essentially a recoilless gun. The only problem is, well, a rocket is kind of expensive to make, so it's like, but functionally, I would imagine no recoil, but the cost of like production for each bullet is insane.
History like this deserves a little bit more high quality production.
It was also prominently featured in one of the James Bond movies, I'm pretty sure.
Capture exactly what's going on inside this thing. If only we had experts in high-speed footage.
Yeah, it sounded cool on paper, but IRL it didn't work.
That's right, we've got the guys from Ballistic High Speed out here helping us out with a little bit of the slow-mo shots. So this should be one for the history book. So
oh boy.
That being said, inaugural round. A, let's see if it fires. B, let's punch a White Claw.
I mean, the nice part is the chance of this exploding in your hand is basically non-existent.
So the basic question, what is a Gyrojet?
And what is Aleppo?
Well, to my understanding, in the 1960s, there was a lot of weird prototypes. Weaponry was in a weird phase. And the government was looking into all sorts of things, including...
Rattle 'em, boys.
Basically, they wanted a ray gun. Along comes a company called MBA, and they're like, well...
Revive me, I have a ray gun.
I got a handgun that shoots rockets. And the government was like, it's not what we asked for. We'll have 1,000, please. Yes, this bad boy does not shoot traditional ammunition, but instead shoots projectiles like this. You see, there's no bullet, there's no casing. The entire thing is the projectile. It's got a primer in the back that ignites 4 distinct rockets. They're drilled in at an angle so that it actually spins, and the rockets themselves...
It literally fires rockets.
...and stabilize the bullet.
Which also, it has no case, which means technically it's the perfect weapon for crime. Hold on.
Is a smooth-bore musket the ideal weapon for crime? No register, no rifling marks, no spent case.
Yes. Now organize gangs into Minutemen-esque militias with trap music instead of drums and fife. Tyrese, give these niggas a volley.
Hey, shit, them shoulder motherfuckers done fixed bayonets.
Counter charge!
Hey Trey, you're right, I'm a broadside this nigga. 4 breaks, man.
4 breaks.
Hey yo, Trey Sean, give them niggas some purple jack. Double load.
Anyway.
Meaning that there's no actual rifling in the barrel. And it's been told to me that despite being kind of weird, these bad boys can
double load
a serious punch. So let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. That was hot. That was hot to shoot. What's that? It looked like a laser. Really? Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to fucking see that. And it's crazy, there's no ejection either. There's no fucking, it's all just one Projo. That was cool. That was physically hot. Like, I felt like somebody had a hair dryer in my face for like half a second. Would I describe it as fun to shoot?
Yeah. If it wasn't $200 a round, would you just go out to the range and...
Yeah. No, totally. Oh, really? Is it that cool?
That's fucking cool. All right, give me 1 second.
All right.
I can tell you this, if Bryce gets excited about it, it's gonna look pretty cool.
Own a musket for home defense. Wait, someone said do the own a musket. Okay, hold on. Is it this one?
I own a musket for home defense, since that's what the Founding Fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house, the devil, as I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle, blow a golf ball-sized hole through the first man, he's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol on the second man, misses him entirely because it's smoothbore and nails the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lad! Grape shot shreds 2 men in the blast. The sound and extra shrapnel set off car alarms. Fixed bayonet.
Super and a Miata.
Terrified rapscallion. Bleeds out, waiting on the police to arrive, since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up. Ah, just as the
Founding Fathers intended. Just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Very nervous.
Are you ready?
Oh, dude, that's fucking cool.
Holy shit. Oh, yes! That is awesome. You can see the heat waves.
You can see it accelerating.
So what were you just saying about what the internet says about the Gyrojet at close range?
So I've read a few times that the Gyrojet's not lethal within like 10 yards or so, just because it takes so long for the projectile to accelerate. I don't know, that looked like it hit it pretty good.
It split the White Claw can in half. So I'm going that pretty decent.
I wouldn't want to be downrange from it.
I think a lot of it's probably the actual jet going through liquid.
Yeah.
That just...
And you could see it coming out of the gun. I haven't seen that footage yet, though.
I know, but they're freaking out like a bunch of fucking apes, so I'm really curious now.
Ape together strong.
Ape together strong. Holy shit.
Oh?
What is it doing?
That is the most beautiful White Claw penetration test we have ever done.
Dude, that's crazy. It's a fucking rocket gun, dude. That's so cool. Lethal? I don't know. But it's cool. Ah!
Wow. Yeah, because it's spiraling. Because that's what stabilizes it, I think. So we just had our big range day, and Ballistic Dummy Labs was nice enough to leave out some gel blocks, some of that fake titty gel, here for us to shoot with the Gyrojet and capture, for all of history, for firearm development history, exactly what this does to a gel block at super high speed. I'm super excited to get this footage. So from what we were
genuinely, I forgot why I followed. Damn it, is my stream that boring?
Remarkably quiet. Enough so that I think I'm going to try without earplugs, because I think it might even be hearing safe with no suppressor, no anything. Which makes sense because right out of the barrel, you know, it doesn't reach the sound barrier. So we're going to try it, see if it's hearing safe. That might be a mistake, but I already have to sleep with a fan on high, so I can't lose much more. The shit I do for science for you guys, I tell you. Firing in 3, 2, 1. That one, I think, misfired at some degree, because that burned my hand. We're literally watching the high speed to figure out what the fuck happened. Oh, yeah, I see the trace. It's right here on the very side and then out. Yeah, I felt it right there in the magazine, where my finger was, right here. I felt that burn.
You recently got that account back?
We're wearing gloves.
How was it for your ears behind it?
It's very bad over there. Dude, honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, I wouldn't say necessarily hearing safe, but honestly, like, I've heard suppressed weapons that were louder than that. Yeah, you could tell that one took a weird angle, weird turn.
You can totally see the acceleration.
Yeah. That definitely looked like not all of the jets fired, or something weird happened with it. You see it barely hit. It barely penetrated and then skipped out. Kind of like me.
I was about to say, they said it's like 200 a bullet. So what kind of streamer am I? Yes. I stream lots of stuff. I also eat people.
It destabilized so hard. Yeah. It almost it almost righted itself though, if you looked at it.
I eat
like it was
all
trying
of
to
the
keep going,
subscribers.
like that forward momentum was keeping it straight.
Totally still burning in that cavity.
Because it went way up.
You
but
mean
it also
proof?
Tried to tip back down. Look at like the discoloration after firing it in the very back.
-2 Earth HP.
Seeing some heat now.
This one?
I don't know if this thing's ever been fired before just by looking at it. Now, a quick how to use the Gyrojet, just in case you ever are in a survival situation and the only thing you've got to defend yourself is a prototype rocket pistol. You never know, weirder things have happened. This is a Gyrojet Mark 1. It's actually a pretty early one.
Like feeder content or both?
A023. Our hammer is internal, so you see this right here. Instead of being in the rear, the hammer is in the front, and it's set like so that when you
I mean, I don't really do like vor all that much, like too much. It's kind of just like a side thing. There's other streamers that do much more involved shit than I do.
It releases and pushes forward on the projectile, which push up our loading gate here. It actually pushes the projectile backward onto the firing pin, which is recessed back in here.
I don't know.
It strikes the
Nowadays, I just kind of hang out, play games, watch videos.
Then resets the hammer. This here is actually the follower, and this little tab here is how you can load the magazine in the body of the handle like so. Here's your safety, pretty easy, on and off. Now you killing, now you ain't. So that, my friends, is pretty much everything you need to know to operate a Gyrojet rocket pistol. Firing, 3, 2, 1. All right. How the fuck? That is liquefied. No, there's no rockets behind it. There's no motor. That's crazy. Okay, so it literally just stuck in the front. You can tell it went in about yay far and then came back out. What the shit?
Wow.
Sometimes failures are cooler than successes.
Right?
I'm starting to understand why this weapon was not widely adopted. It's failed like multiple times. It won't kill. That would actually probably not kill you. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure a rubber bullet would actually kill you.
It's weird because it looked like it didn't penetrate at all. And then now watching this, it actually went pretty far. Some would say too far.
I think the problem is you're turning the failure point from being the bullets, or you're turning the failure point from being like the gun. Like if I take like my 9mm, right? If I take like my 9mm, triple check. If I take like my 9mm, your failure point is not the gun itself, but it's actually the what's it called? It's not the gun with all the mechanical. You're basically putting all the mechanical failure points into each bullet, which is infinitely more failure points. It's called a mag. What? Regardless, basically the bullets are the failure point here. So if they're not like designed perfectly, you know, it's not going to do shit. Versus like utilizing like simple combustions. They aren't clips, they're called magazines.
Rounds, but that's a really good thing because like I think when you can,
at no point did I say that it was a clip.
So when you can find them,
also
they're like 150, 200 bucks per round. Meaning this is like 20 times more expensive to shoot per round than a 50 cal.
Oops.
I felt that one again. That was a fucking clean one. Yes. That was money. That's the money shot there. That was the money shot. What?
It's a niche reference. Yeah, it's from Penguin Zero. Because Sneeko called them clips. Clips are for your hair, sweetie. I'll never not laugh at a 4 streamer having a gun. What's wrong with having a fucking gun, dude? I live in a low-income housing environment. No, I listen. I grew up learning how to shoot guns. I love weapons. I will always love firearms. That's really it. I just like guns.
Weird. That is the only projectile I've ever seen do anything like that.
It's so stable for so long.
That's actually kind of more stable than some just regular projectiles I've seen.
Well, it still has force pushing against the surface.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That extra distance definitely gains some speed.
Oh, that thing went up and over.
That oscillation is what we heard. It was like.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. It sounded like fucking Looney Tunes.
We hitting a dummy?
Yeah, I think.
Oh no.
Adam, you want to do it?
I think that rocket's small enough. I can take it.
Yeah.
What if I step on my grass? Bang, 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 bang.
So we're gonna take the little projectile here, load it through the little side gate, like so, and of course.
I like to subscribe to the Scout motto of "Be prepared." That's my motto. I would ideally love to never have to utilize a firearm in a situation, but unfortunately we don't live in a world where people will do that, will not require that.
Forward, that's gonna push.
Unfortunately, I've had a few friends that have literally been like straight up like murdered because they got like mugged or someone broke into their house.
It's basically
So.
just like a miniature rocket. 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 Rocket.
Grass grows, birds fly, brother. I hurt people.
Rocket.
And I feel bad.
Rocket.
That's okay. It's just, you have to realize at some point that there is inherent evil in the world, and I would rather have something, which I legally have, and not need it, than to need it and not have it.
In 3, 2, 1.
I always carry a blunt. You have a prosthetic leg? Illegally? I said legally. Legally. Oh my god.
A
Right?
wave.
It feels hot, right?
It does, yeah.
I live in one of those funny little states where you, don't worry, I won't be calling the cops. I literally said legally.
I was driving through Africa again.
Crazy.
I hit a little below.
Listen, I live in one of those funny states where you can, like, constitutionally have a gun on you. Which, I mean, for better or for worse.
Did it go through?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
Went right out through the jaw.
Oof.
And you can see behind the skull is very clearly fractured.
Oh, thanks for letting me shoot it.
No, dude, of course. Thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be that heavy, and I'm kind of glad it was, because I think I kind of like
Dipped it a little?
I think I dipped a little, and I was like, okay, hold on. You can be scared later. Get the shot done.
Yeah, I lost part of my leg to a tractor with a mowing deck when I was younger. The lore. Huh. That's pretty cool.
Whoa. Oh my. You took bones up. Look how white is
Wow.
Oh, look at that jaw drop.
Oh, yeah. That kind of looked like
I was just going to say you've looked like that before.
Jesus.
Not even kidding.
Now, by now, you're probably thinking, dude, the Gyrojet is really cool, but there's no way the sucker actually saw any sort of service, right? That's where you might be wrong. In fact, there are photos of Gyrojets floating around Vietnam, including one being held by a Medal of Honor recipient, meaning that there is a non-0% chance that a Gyrojet was carried in Vietnam by a Medal of Honor recipient during the actions that got him his Medal of Honor. Do I have proof for that? Absolutely not, other than the photo. Is it my headcanon? Yes, absolutely it is. Speaking of head,
That's why I always walk about with a musket, because legally it's an antique.
I started the flinch.
Bro, I gotta be honest, people will give you some crazy stares if you just start walking around with a fucking musket, bro. You're gonna get some crazy stares.
Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
There we go. We're gonna need a wash-off demos table here. Look at that. Check it out. He's still fucking squirting. He's a little squirty boy.
Wait, you found it?
I found it.
What the shit?
Yeah. It was sitting right on top.
No shit.
Yep. There you go. Right there. And it is hot.
Cool. Oh yeah, wow.
Oh, is that another one? I think that's another one.
No, oh wait, is it?
It totally is.
Oh, it totally fucking is. Holy shit. That is mushroomed like crazy right up. Yeah, that is very hot. I did not expect to recover any of these. This is pretty
So
neat.
what we need to do, if you're okay with it,
Yeah.
is get an ultra high-speed muzzle exit. You'll actually
Yep.
see this rotating slowly.
Absolutely.
You want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
Sweet.
I
3.
was about to say, doesn't his gun break? I feel like I remember his gun breaking.
Ow, bitch. That was the first real fucking malfunction. Holy shit, look at this. You ever wanted to see what the inside of one of these rounds looks like? There you go. God damn. Check that out, that's plastic. Back of the rocket, where the rocket motor.
It's still hot. No shit, Sherlock. It's a rocket. Woo. Admittedly, though, this is a gun I would love to see in a game. I feel like you could totally stick this in, like, a Wolfenstein game or something.
Oh yeah, wow. That little piece popping out.
Yeah, but I mean, we can see definitely nothing came out. So.
Yeah, that's wild.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. Oh, little piss baby, did your fucking widow rocket blow up?
Did your widow rocket go up in the tube?
Oh.
3.
Wolfenstein is a bit too... I'm sorry, you're saying Wolfenstein is too sci-fi for a rocket pistol? Homie, you have not played the Wolfenstein games.
2.
You have not played the Wolfenstein games.
There we go.
Better?
Much better.
Okay.
Oh, there goes. It's gonna be a long, long time. Also, it's like, I know that this was like a US invention, but it is totally like the Germans to make a rocket pistol. I'm just saying. They literally invented the fucking rocket, bro. Was the Gyrojet in any video games?
It's like sputtering. Oh, you can actually see it activate.
That's crazy. 3, 2. There we go.
Is that a good shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Felt like it. little bit heavy on the burn, but yeah, whatever.
Someone said Fallout 4. It was heavy on the burn because the barrel flew out.
I thought that felt like a spicy fucking round.
Where were you literally aiming?
My point of aim was like right here.
That's hot. Yep, that's
I think we found it.
I found it.
Holy
I
shit.
can't believe that was the barrel.
Dude, what is keeping this barrel in?
Nothing, apparently.
Is it just a press
I mean,
fit?
I don't see any pin grooves, any shoulders. The only thing I see is that little tab there that's like a little, like maybe that was folded over, holding it in.
Like you look at, there's something at the very bottom that looks like it retained it?
That's exactly what that was. It was just a little tiny tab. Are you serious?
That's...
I think they were expecting the barrel to not see any force.
That's a terrible design.
Well, I mean, that checks out with clearing the malfunction a minute ago. It was designed as though it was never going to have a malfunction. It was very difficult to get it out.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you're designing the bullet to move on its own and not have to be, like, explosion propelled, it makes sense that they wouldn't anticipate it, but it's also from the 60s, so...
We can rebuild her. We have the technology.
Yes. Oh, there's your gun-shaped object back.
Yeah.
It shot the barrel, bro. Look at the barrel. So it's probably like the last round like dented it, and then like the bullet just caught on the barrel, and then it's just like, is that a gyrojet? Yes, it is. We're watching gun videos. Torg weapons from Borderlands. Oh.
Yeah, the rocket's still stuck in the barrel. Yeah. I have no idea how that happened. That looks like those videos when they unclog the sewers and just the log coming out. Well, for the time that we had a functional gyrojet, I'm glad we were able to capture so much.
It's cool though, isn't it? I would love to see it in like a Wolfenstein game. Was this phased plasma rifle? What? What? In the 40-watt range? What? What? Terminator reference? What? I've actually never seen the original Terminator. Have you ever seen the AN-94's pulley system? Yes. Shit's cool. Warhammer has it the bolters shoot soda can-sized bullets. Okay, but like, I want to see the gyrojet, because like the bolter is like form factor, like still the same like design philosophy as like a traditional like semi-automatic rifle. The gyrojet is like this weird pistol that you drop the bullets into and they rocket out. I'm specifically wanting to see the gyrojet. Portal compressed radio version. Rods from God? Holy shit. Also, it's gyro, not gyro. Two different things. Ooh, the Scorpion. I remember this in Black Ops. I think I've actually shot one of these. There used to be a gun range that I went to that actually had full auto weapons. And I think the one I shot was a Scorpion. It was a birthday gift from a friend.
Full hard.
Ding, ding, ding.
Man, this thing's stiff.
Well, you got to shoot a full auto. Yeah, I was about to say, in like some states, some ranges will actually have the license so you can shoot a full auto weapon. Holy shit, dude. Judge Holden.
Counter tab. Clean. Now. Stand by.
Rods from God are a crazy idea that's theoretically possible but expensive. What do you mean? I think that's the plan. It's not Tahiti.
Arthur, I have a plan. I just need time, and I just need money.
The fuck is Rods from God? Oh, it's the thing from Ghosts. Dude, I 100%ed Call of Duty Ghosts. I remember this. Dude, that game was so bad. That was literally one of the worst video games I think I've ever played in my life. But I 100%ed it. Boy, howdy. Did I 100% hit? The world's largest battle
I present
rifle.
to you what I've been dreaming about for the last 3 years. This is their Omen semi-automatic 458 goodness. And just for some reference, here they are compared to 308. This is a Fortis level 3 plus plate. Scar 17 is up first with 150 grain 308. We had a hit right there, and it looks like it stopped it. Up next is the H-Car 30-06 with 150 grain 30-06.
Oh! Yeah, dude, the rods from God are basically just dropping like titanium or tungsten rods from space. Because you're basically relying on the fact that they would impact with like the same force of like a thermonuclear weapon.
300 Win Mag, 175 grain Underwood ammo.
Woo!
Stopped it. Stop 300 Win Mag. Now for the Omen 458 Win Mag with 500 grain 458 Winchester mag. Oh, it didn't make it through. You can tell it delivered a lot more energy than the other round.
Wait, hold on. When the plate stops the bullet, but not the energy transfer. When your level 4 plate stops the bullet, but not the energy transfer.
Yes!
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
We brought some rifle rounds. Those are the 250, and we're gonna shoot them. Last time we shot them with the pistol rounds, nothing happened. K round. 7.62 by 39.
Whoa, that's a good hit.
This is so dangerous.
Let's go 5.56. Caltech FMJs.
No, don't get closer.
Didn't do it. 308 is
no.
Ooh. This is a really awesome example of what happens. The 308 is the size of this rock over here. All that combustion, it melts the steel, oxygen coming out at a very high speed.
Armor has out, dude. I was about to say, if you get shot with a 4-bore, I mean, you're lucky if there's like a finger for you to be identified by.
There's a hole, like 3 inches, 2 inches.
2.5. It really is a 2 and 2 in one corner.
Oh, here, there it is. That's the 50 BMG. We brought some rifle rounds. Those are the 200.
Yeah, don't shoot things that explode and then get closer. That's a bad idea. GoPro through an electron beam irradiator at full beam power? What? Fuck you mean an electron? Bro, this is like the shit you see when like the flu gets you. Your final moments. GoPro through a microwave. I don't think a GoPro would work in the microwave. World War I tracers? What? 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 Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh. Is that a Mosin? I think that's a Mosin, but I can't be certain. Looks like a Mosin. No, it's something else. Is it? That looked like a PU site. Gas bullet. Me when there's gas bullets. Me when there's me when your mom. Gas bullet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. What's this? Ooh! What? Oh, dude, those are metal slugs. Or metal, like... metal shells. Holy fuck. The shit Arthur Morgan was fighting with. Dutch. Dutch, what are you doing? Oh, Gunzu is back. Yeah! Though I don't know how long. Not sure.
This is actually a Wildcat cartridge developed by KAK, K-A-K. It is a 17.556 is what they call it, because it is a 17 caliber bullet put in a necked down 5.56 case. But now, with way less weight, it's gonna turn all of that energy in here into more velocity. This is my first shot out of this. Jay, 5150.
That's almost a mile a second at the muzzle.
And this thing's only supposed to read up to 5,000, right? So we have one level 4 plate and one level 3A plate. And we're gonna shoot both of them with the tiny little 12.5 grain bullets and see if they penetrate.
50-200, that's...
She hot. Yeah, went right through. Little hole right there. Easy pass through. That one though, I mean, it's got ceramic up front. There's a bulge in the back, which is crazy. Now what happens if you don't have armor? Coming in hot.
Bing!
Oh! That's separated. So the bullet went in right there. There's a hole. It went straight through his head. Crazy. Very interesting round. 1 mile per second is what we got it up to today. This is actually a Wildcat cartridge developed by KAK, K-A-K. It is a 17.556 is what they call it, because it is a 17 caliber bullet put in a necked down 5.56.
This is Project Tush.
The Tush.
Taurus, Ultra, Snubby, Handgun. This project is not endorsed or sponsored by Taurus because they're cowards. Start with the Taurus 856 Ultralight and start removing things. Barrel,
What?
chopped. Grip frame,
What?
chopped. Hammer, chopped. The end result is a 6-shot 38 special revolver that comes in just under 12 ounces.
What?
Does it
The
have
Muzu gun?
half of them?
What?
Velocity, some. Accuracy, optional. Fireballs,
Oh my god. Bro, that is a whole ass, like, pocket cannon. That's crazy. The sawn-off revolver, yeah.
thing from Booligan Custom.
I mean, if you're, like, barrel stuffing somebody, that's pretty good. Again, if you're barrel stuffing, it's pretty good. But, like, only in that situation. So, I don't know. Anyway, chat, I think we're gonna call it here today. I gotta be honest, I didn't sleep that well last night. So I think we're gonna call it here tonight. Yeah. We're gonna go raid out. Damn it, you just got in? I'm sorry. You're gonna have to forgive me. I slept like maybe like 3 hours last night. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Regardless, I love every single one of you. We're gonna go raid my friend Unnamed. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I will be live. I'll be live fucking Wednesday. Webadest Day. Seems like some like shit last night. Maybe there was like a cosmic event. Maybe it was the shit imp. Who knows? But regardless, I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. So until then, stay cute, stay awesome. I love every single one of you. Mwah! Okay.